devoted to helping to create space to transform and liberate other people, so they're not caught in the confines of society or fear or limitation.
Is there a lot of fear is being spread in the world today?
So much fear about terrorism and not having enough money or not having enough resources. We need to revitalize this spiritual awareness of abundance consciousness, where we realize that we have more than enough for everybody and that we can help everyone to get whatever they need so that they can do whatever they want. With the globalization of underground culture, the counterculture and alternative neo-tribal peoples are totally coming together and getting empowered. But it does also seem that the corporations and governments are getting more and more powerful as they acquire more resources and build up more sort of military power. Because there's a fear at the level of the corporations and the government that all these people that are waking up are going to stand up for themselves finally and ask for what's theirs, or ask for these corporations and governments that are hoarding resources that they share.
Sanctuary. I work for the Iboga Therapy House. We're a treatment provider in Vancouver, Canada, British Columbia. And I'm the follow-up coordinator, so I work with the people post-therapy in creating goals and monitoring recovery and collecting data that we can eventually have published in order to initiate more medical research into the effectiveness of Ibogaine. Ibogaine is an extract from the root bark of a plant that grows in West Africa called Iboga. It comes in 3 different potencies depending on which chemist you get it from, but we use a hydrochloride extract in treating people with chemical dependencies, and we treat for all different kinds of substance abuse problems like methadone, heroin, cocaine. We've treated for alcohol. This boom has really proved that on larger scale events it's necessary. It's definitely necessary to have a safe space.
The Mayan wave, we say like time is not money, time is art, and we are here to put ourselves out of the artificial time and back into the real time. That will help us all to calm down and synchronize to another frequency. It's gonna be like meditations, gonna be some meditations, some talks.
www.crystalandspore.com. Focus on the applications of our psychedelic consciousness and bring these to people, because if we are only talking about the drugs, then the media, the people who oppose us, can always point at that and say, see, you're a drug culture, you're bad. We know we're not bad. Look at the things that we do. It's beautiful, it's amazing. Evolution and intelligence for humanity. It's opposing policy, opposing governmental policy, which is unjust, but doing it in a way that is non-confrontational, providing alternative solutions. As Gandhi that said, be the change you want to see in the world. So there's a lot of sleeping out there, and that sleepiness requires a gentle wake up. Quickly, but gently. You know, see the world in a different way, and in a positive way. Stop cutting down the trees. There's been so much anger in the revolutionary or the activist culture of the underground, and I think that I'd like to see that replaced with optimism, with positive and really like heartfelt communication with those who are still sleeping and with those who are trying to keep us asleep.
The multidimensional full spectrum of reality with psychedelics that originated with LSD and fully awakened my art so dramatically from a place of not really doing art to a place of doing this. And that was really a pretty shocking revelation for me to awaken to, and it's just been such an exponential expansion of my infinite creative potential that is bringing me to a place like the Boom to be able to show this work with, like, you know, some of the visionary heavyweights that I've just been so luminously inspired by for, you know, so many years, and now I'm existing in equal standing with them, and that just fills my heart so fully and completely, and I can't even describe to you how glorious that makes me feel and how empowered that is. It's just to be able to funnel that back into my artwork. It's a pretty potent experience I'm having. It really blown my mind to see this level of scale. That's my mission, that's my vision, is to just be a bright, luminous star and not subdue my brilliance. There's an art movement that's emerging, and it's seen in festivals like Burning Man and the Boom, and you know, just like so many translations of this infinite creative potential. It's fractally exponentiating to like levels that to the dull sleepwalking mind, be free through art, making your life an art project. There is only one. Infinite love is the only truth. Everything else is an illusion. Remember this.